land of the smiles. We'll go ahead and start with our wedding. Now, Thailand's capital, Bangkok, is called the Vents of the East. Now, this may tell you what exotic and mysterious wonderland Thailand truly is. Buddhism has played a vital role in the Thai way of living. From this national religion, most Thais' arts, crafts, customs, and culture originated. Now, it's practiced by about 95% of the population, and their temples are a place of education as well as rituals. We will first present the costumes of the king and queen. As the supreme guardian of Thailand's Buddhist religion, the king is the symbol of Thailand's cultural identity. A widely accepted Thai view is that the well-being and tranquility of the nation mostly depends upon the morality of the ruler and the ruled. Nowadays, the king may not directly be involved in Thailand's political life, but the king still exerts a strong moral influence on certain issues. Next, we will present the traditional wedding customs. The majority of Thais are Buddhist, thus Buddhist customs play a significant part in the Thai wedding tradition. Before the ceremony even starts, that morning, the couple will get a monk's blessing. The monks chant prayers to bless the bride and groom. As the wedding ceremony starts, the groom's parents escort their sons to the wedding chair to be seated. Then the bride's parents escort their daughters to the wedding chair to be seated. Now the couple will sit close together and they'll hold their hands in a prayer-like gesture called Y. The groom's mother presents a dowry bowl, and it has money inside. This dowry bowl is used to indicate how much financial support the groom can offer the bride and how much money the newlywed couple can use to establish their new family. As the bride and groom are sitting close together with their hands positioned in Y, they will be blessed with 3 dots of white powder anointed on their foreheads. Now this powder is made of dirt or clay, and it is ground up and mixed with holy water that has been blessed by monks. It is meant to bring good fortune to the couple. Next, we will have the sacred nuptial thread ceremony. And this sacred nuptial thread ceremony is draped around the couple's and the groom and bride's heads, forming a circle and connecting the couple. This thread is a thick white yarn or raw cotton string twisted with golden thread. It symbolizes unity, matrimony, and holistic interconnectedness of all things, bringing good fortune, health, and wealth. Next, we'll be starting at the traditional water blessing ceremony. This water will be blessed first by monks at the local temple and put in a decorative bowl. These bowls are filled with petals of lotus, which symbolizes the blossom of fertility, and other flowers in elaborate patterns to symbolize the happy union. A shell is used to scoop a small amount of water, which is poured over the couple's palms with their hands held over the cushion. The parents will murmur a blessing for lifelong happiness as they pour the water on the couple's hands from a conch shell. The water is to drip slowly from the fingers of the bride and the groom into the flowers, signifying the beginning of a blossoming relationship. At the end of the water blessing ceremony, the groom stands up together with the bride. Now this is important because in the old times it was thought that whoever gets up first after the ceremony would be in control of the relationship. So Thais urge a couple to help one another up. They greet their parents to show their respect, and then they greet each other to show their commitment. At the end of the ceremony, a respective relative takes off the thread tied between the couple's heads. This motion signifies that the ceremony is finished and the bride and groom are officially married. This is the Thai wedding ceremony. All right, now, during large feasts and royal engagements, the King and the Queen of Thailand are always served first. Today, you will all be treated as Thai royalty, and you will be offered a piece of traditional Thai paid chicken. After we are done, and y'all have y'all's free time to look at all the display boards, you'll all get to try some samples of our food. Right now, we'll just have a couple of people.
All right, guys, next we're going to go into the Thai fingernail dance. It's also called Phan Led, usually consisting of 5 pairs of dancers, each wearing 6-inch long brass fingernails. The dance movements often vary from province to province, but the choreographed stage position of the performers in this dance is more fluid, and both arm and head movement are robust. The elongated fingernails accentuate the classic hand movements of Thai dance, and in parts of the performance, 1 or more pairs dance from a kneeling position at the front of the stage. Costumes are more varied in terms of color, although these too differ according to region. The pastel costumes, long fingernails, and graceful movements of this dance are intended to reflect the beauty and serenity of Northern Thai culture and people. As the music starts, she's going to explain what each of the hand movements mean and then go into the dance. If you guys want to join along, that way you can learn the hand movements as well.
Next year. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Now try it faster. All right. I love you very much. I hope to see again. Please come back next year. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys for that. I'm going to need some volunteers. I'll need 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay, now what they're doing is they are trying on some of our garments here like we're wearing. And what the gentleman will be wearing is the chong, and it's a long garment wrapped around the hips. And the correct method, if you wear it correctly, allows a comfortable, vigorous movement. And if the cloth fits well, keeps its shape and will not come undone. Everything has to be done exactly, starting with the tying of the waist knots. And you'll learn to tie the smallest knot possible, winding it into a hang craw bend, which is called a raised tail. If the hang craw bend is wrinkled, a simple movement quickly makes it unwind. You will then learn how to tuck in the craw bend. After all these processes, it becomes a beautiful chong craw bend. Thai dance with confidence. Now the sarong is what the ladies will be wearing and what I'm wearing. And in Thailand, men and women regularly both wear the sarongs. It's a sheet of brightly patterned silk, and it's wrapped around the waist and just worn as a skirt. Now today's sarongs are worn everywhere and can be tied in a variety of ways to accent any outfits, or it can even be worn alone. In the summer months, the sarong becomes a wardrobe essential, especially at the beach, because they make for a fast and easy cover-up just to pull on and go. All you need is a colorful piece of fabric and a minute or two to drape and secure the fabric to your body with a knot.
All right, now something I failed to mention to our gracious volunteers is that you guys are about to put on a fashion show for your classmates for a prize. Now, once the music starts, one at a time, you'll walk back and forth, and then we're going to vote on who wins the Thai souvenir prize. Now, because we have just an air wall, we're going to just have to raise our hands for the voting. So one at a time, we're going to place our votes for the winner. So for this one. All right. And number 2. And number 3. And number 4.
Yes!
All right, so it seemed a little bit between number 1 and 2, so we're going to re-vote for 1 and 2. Number 1. And number 2. I think our winner today is number 1. So everyone line up. We need to make sure to be a little quiet, so we're just going to clap. There's no screaming, just clap since we have the air wall there. So we're going to start with... All right, make sure no yelling, just clapping. I think we have our winner here.
My family is from the state of Gujarat in India, and every October-ish, we celebrate something called Navratri, it literally means 9 nights. And for 9 nights, we get together and celebrate one of our goddesses by dancing to this endless set of music that gets faster and faster. You have a certain set of steps, and you're supposed to continue doing it over and over and over. And even though nobody really says it, it's kind of like a competition to see who can last the longest. So I'm going to show you some of the simplest steps, and Randall and I will demonstrate, and then we'll get you two involved.